Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And just about set to get this season underway. All the planning and practice, and we're about to get busy right now. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rams offense will get the first crack at it here. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. And the Rams will hustle to the line. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rams will send out the punt unit.
Team a little bit better. Still got the trash-ass wide receivers. See what the old line talking about.
Well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Hand off to the single back.
Yep, O-line still getting pushed around, beat the hell up.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
The option look. He'll pitch it. Still on his feet at the... He is smashing people. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. He wants to throw. He's right on target. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Hoping I can get some better quarterback play this year, too.
Because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
Ah, shit.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Forced out of the pocket. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. And the Rams want to crank the tempo. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. At midfield, he's got room. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. With the run on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the
still
end of
can't
the
get
first
off
period.
blocks. Shit, it's aggravating.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to blast their way in.
Oh, my
Into
God.
the end zone he goes. Touchdown,
Good
Colorado
penetration, finally.
Can't start a game any
Can't
better
make
than
the
that.
tackle.
Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. UConn is currently
Made the
trailing in this
playoffs,
one,
got
but it
destroyed
feels
by
like the
Oregon
tide may be
last
turning.
year.
These Huskies have picked themselves up
Can we
before,
make it back?
and they're capable of it again today.
You leave it over. I'm coming over after I finish this.
Looking to move it through the air.
Damn, his arm weak.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Time to take a shot. It's complete.
That's what
A
I'm
huge
talking about.
pickup. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. A new set of
With a
downs
little
after the
lead.
completion. They're going to run it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
The give to the back. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
He's back to throw on 2nd down.
Oh.
He's got it. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll run the screen.
Like, how did you read it and run past it?
Good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down.
Pick that.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got him downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Supposed to be the best coverage man I got. Trash.
Right before the half. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins.
And the Rams will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Quick pass on the jet motion. Crosses the 30. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Handoff to the single running back. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Just
get busy.
The defense. Speeding down the left side. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to put a stamp on that one with a 41-yard run to the house. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Line gets set, 1st down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Wide open downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
Nice catch by the big tight end. Nice job holding on to the football, getting the 1st down. But I tell you what, I love the physicality by the defense. I love how they're making him pay every time he catches the football. Later on, he might be less likely to want to reach his arms out there and try to catch that thing.
They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. The Rams come to the line in the hurry up.
And most importantly, they got the 1st. They've been getting pushed around up front this game and haven't created a lot of lanes to run the football, but you needed it. You needed that 1st down. You needed to get the sticks moving. You need to run some clock. So good job by the offense finding a little bit of space to get the 1st down.
Looking for space. It's Mark.
Way to blow that up.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
They'll come to the line at the 42.
Okay. Okay.
3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And
Way
the
to
defense
go.
gets to the quarterback.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Wants to throw on 2nd down.
I pushed the wrong button. Fuck.
Intercepted. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no.
Pushed the wrong button.
And they'll go on offense from the 21.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that 1st career INT, that big play, that big moment.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that 1st play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. Keeps the legs moving. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the
There we
quarterback
go.
was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. They'll send out the kicker here. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. And this one splits the uprights.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he
Gotta get them off of you.
Get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Now second down as they try to run this clock. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. He's had a day, 103 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Yeah, and I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Trying to slam in. A little alley into the end zone for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UConn has the lead right now.
Good hit, freshman.
Palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
On second down, wants to throw. The freshman able to get home with the sack. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the
Why? Why safety?
and
Why?
pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Catch in the middle, it's Schrader. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man, it's Barnes.
Tackle
And the
both of
completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He's going to pass. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Pick it.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Snagged in the middle, it's Barnes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He'll just keep slinging it.
Yes, sir. Good play.
It's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
And now this offense will take the field again. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Defense
Guard
uses a
didn't block
timeout quickly,
nobody.
trying
He
to
just
get that
went
ball
around
back
the
and
edge and
preserve
stood
time for
there.
their offense.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Fucking
You got to
open.
give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit, they were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's taking a deep shot. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Fires toward the end zone. They had to have it, and they got it. A touchdown late in this game.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.